The other day my car wouldn't go anywhere and the check engine light started flashing. So I purchased the cheapest code scanner on Amazon. By the time the code scanner got here, I already fixed the problem. It was a misfire and I replaced the coil pack. But we're going to open up the code scanner to see if we can use the cheapest one on Amazon to clear VW check engine light codes. When I had the VW R32, I had a wire from the company called Rostec, and that would plug into your laptop, and now they have newer versions that connect to your cell phone with Bluetooth and stuff. But those allow you to do a lot more coding with the VWs and change the daytime running lights, and you can disable O2 sensors and stuff like that. Some of the things you can't do with this scanner are airbag lights, I think the ABS system, maybe the oil reset, and a couple other things that would mostly be on the newer VWs. For example, in my R32, I was getting a check engine light airbag fault, and that was because the seatbelt here on the Mark V R32 was flexible. This one has a hard bracket here with wires in it, and the wires tell it when you're plugged in. So over time, flexing with the Mark V R32s, it was those wires that went bad, and then all of a sudden you're getting airbag faults. So on the Mark V R32s, you're going to have DSG problems and stuff like that you're not going to be able to figure out with this cheap scanner here. So I'm really only expecting this to tell me, which cylinder is misfiring. So for $20, it's probably worth that, just so you don't have to try every cylinder. But we're still going to get a bunch of codes with this. It's probably going to explode as soon as we plug it into my VW. So you take your scanner, plug it in. Once you turn the key on, it connects. Alright, so pretty simple. I didn't do anything. It scanned it. It says codes found. 4. Read codes. Cooling system performance. Camshaft position sensor. We've had camshaft position sensor issues before. Cylinder 2 misfire detected. So that's going to be the one we replaced the coil pack on, the P0302. So I was calling it cylinder 5 because I started at this side and went that way, and it was the 5th one I did. But it's really cylinder 2 because the pulleys and stuff are on this side of the engine. So cylinder 2 was our misfire. It's going to be that one. Ignition coil A, primary. Let's erase the codes. Erase done. Press any key to continue. So now, if I start the Jetta, let's see if we have any misfires or codes. So it cleared our check engine light. That's just for the e-brake. We can shut that off. The check engine light is probably going to come on when we start driving. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. That's a pretty good deal. It did clear our check engine light codes, and it did tell us we had a cylinder 2 misfire, which was, we knew that. After I cleared the check engine light codes, I drove it a little bit, and the check engine light came back on, but that's to be expected with my car. So we're going to go ahead, turn the key on, scan it again, and see what codes we're getting. Okay, so we went from 4 codes down to 1 code. P0342. So I might have one of those laying around. I could just switch it out and check that. So the IM readiness is for inspections. And let's see what we have here. So it looks like everything's okay. The top one is going to be the check engine light, which we know why that's on. Misfire's okay, fuel system's okay. That's surprisingly good if the only code we have is for a camshaft position sensor, and that'll be a really easy fix. I'm going to keep this in the glove box from now on, so the next time my VW leaves me stranded, which it definitely will, we'll be able to figure it out.